Electrolytes, what are they? When do we need them? And why don't you always need them? So you have seen the hype. Drink this powder to balance your levels. Everyone needs an electrolytes powder. Buy, buy, buy. But does everybody actually need a daily electrolyte drink? No. Let's break it down without the fear or the fluff. So what are even electrolytes all about? Well, they are minerals, so sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride. They carry a small electrical charge when they're dissolved in water, and they help your body to move the fluids in and out of the cells, conduct the nerve signals, contract your muscles, stabilize your pH and your blood pressure. All the stuff they tell you on these packets that you're buying, yeah. Your body is already pretty good at keeping them in balance via your kidneys with what you eat and how much you sweat. Most of the time, you do not need extra electrolytes. If you eat a roughly balanced diet with fruits and veg and some protein and whole foods, and you're drinking plenty of water and fluids, your body is getting most of what it needs anyway. Yes, there may be moments when an extra bit might help. For instance, if you've been sick and we're thinking vomiting and diarrhea and losing fluids in long, intense exercise of over an hour, especially in heat or high humidity, when you're sweating a lot in a hot or heavy climate and training really heavily. And sometimes you're on certain medications or have certain health conditions, it may be advisable. And even then, it's not about more is always better. Too much of some electrolytes, especially sodium or potassium, can cause problems. So we're talking about irregular heartbeat, fluid retention, strain on your kidneys. Those warnings are not written on the packets or advertised by the influencers on social media, are they? So the myth is that you need electrolytes every day to function, and no, you don't. That water and the food are going to normally suffice just fine. Another myth is they're going to cure your fatigue, your brain fog, and your weight gain. No, not by itself. There are many factors involved in that. And you must take caution if you do have kidney disease or heart issues or you take certain medications. Adding them in without the guidance could backfire on you. And as a word of caution, many of these electrolyte drinks on the market are coming loaded with sugar, artificial ingredients, or those unnecessary extras. So what can you do? Well, you don't need to buy into the hype. And yes, I know, but they make it sound so good. But here's what makes sense. Just hydrate first normally. Plain water is your best base for that. Eat the good foods. They're all naturally containing electrolytes in some form. Use the electrolyte drinks selectively and sparingly when you really, really need them, like after a long sweaty workout or an illness. Read the labels, avoid the ones with far too much sodium or sugar or hidden additives in there. Know your body. Get yourself checked if you're going to start taking a new supplement that is not going to be interacting with any medication or a health condition that you have. So next time an influencer tells you that you must drink electrolytes daily, just pause. Your body is smarter than the marketing. Electrolytes are essential, yes, but we don't need to be always adding them in as a supplement. Let your hydration on your diet do most of the work and reserve those extras for the times you really need them, and don't let the hype hijack your health.